Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Cloud Life is Overflow Nexus, the channel of faith, trading, and wealth, giving you the latest and greatest updates on the financial markets. And today we're going to be taking a closer look at XRP. I hope everybody is doing well this morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're watching this from or whatever time zone you're watching this from. But I appreciate you guys being here with me this morning. So that being said, I just want to say, I just want to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ before I move on to anything. Because he has to be acknowledged in all that I do. You know, whether I want to do it or not, I have to, because he has blessed me. He has given me, a place to live. He has given me breath today. He has blessed me with, a following. He has blessed me with a platform. So I have to acknowledge my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So that being said, I do want to say to you guys, I hope you guys are doing well once again. As you see in the title, the court wants to accelerate things with Ripple in the SEC case. They want to get down to an actual agreement with the case and finish this off. So it's going to be interesting to see the next couple of weeks, maybe even months, to see if they come up with the agreement or not. Maybe they might try to extend this even longer than what it should be, and who knows. But I'm going to read the article for you guys. Let me go ahead and switch over to the charts too. Let me see. Boom. All right, so we're gonna look at the chart, but let me pull up this. Article too. This article was retweeted. I retweeted the article. It's from Ian Benz. I don't know if y'all follow him on Twitter, but I just saw the article. I said, this might be interesting. So let me look at it. He put court orders Ripple and SEC to agree on schedule to end XRP lawsuit. So when I was looking at the article, going over to the article now, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'm just gonna get to the meat part of it. But right here at the top, it says the New York Southern District Court has ordered the SEC and Ripple to come to an agreement on the briefings schedule for summary judgment motions. The parties are directed to meet and confer as a briefing schedule for summary judgment motions. The parties shall submit a joint proposed schedule for the court's approval no later than 1 week after the SEC submission. Then it says Magistrate Sarah Netburn ordered. So things are pretty much moving pretty quickly, quicker than what we probably expected. How will this affect the market? We don't know yet. We don't know what the final agreement, we don't know what the final statement's going to be, but most people are anticipating, something good to pop off out of this situation, whether that be a surge in price, whether that be, 10x move or whatever the case may be. But no one truly knows. It's all just rumors at this point. So finishing off at the bottom of the article, well, not the bottom, but in this section right here, says this places the SEC's position on the additional discovery to be filed as late of April 15th, 2020. 2022, my bad. And then the joint proposed scheduling order to be filed on April 22nd. So we're going to see. This might be the move that most people have been talking about. So I'm not sure what's going to happen out of all of this, but most likely it might be some positive news. So we'll see what it looks like on the charts and see if it fits in with with what's going on with the charts, because on the charts it's showing bullish signs. So we'll see if that lines up with what's going on with the court case. What's up, Julio? How you doing? You said a long time since you watched the live. I appreciate you joining the live. I appreciate that a lot. You said, I hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm doing well. I have been in a little fights here and there in life, but hey, that's everybody goes through fights, so it's what it is. But I'm okay other than that. I'm just going through some stuff at the moment, but I just pray and hope that God's gonna pull through, so I'm not tripping. But thank you for joining the live stream and showing some concern. I appreciate that. So we're gonna hop on this chart and we're gonna see what's going on with XRP at the moment. What's up, Pikachu? How you doing? Hope all is well. Shalom to you. But let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So this is what I was saying on Twitter. I don't know if y'all follow my post on TA on Twitter, but I was talking about this area on Twitter a lot because this is something that is very important here. And I always say that charts matter more than news, whether people want to believe it or not. There's reasons why I don't really pay attention to news when it comes to trading. And because news is really smoke screens for day traders. Everything that you need to know is already on the chart, whether it's going to go up or down. But the thing is, you have to understand which, the momentum of the market and what the structure of the market's saying at that time. So sometimes the market could flip on you just because just because of supply and demand. But other than that, most of the time you don't really need the news to confirm what direction the market's going in. But that's an argument that a lot of people have, people that do day trade for a living, and then people that are just investors. And then people that are new into investing. So it is an argument there, but me personally, I believe you don't need the news to trade. I don't ever look at news when I trade, honestly, and people seen how I trade. So, but other than that, looking at the chart now, I was talking about this on Twitter, that this area is very important, and I had some target points for XRP going to the upside, and it hit two out of four targets. It almost hit the third target, but it fell short, and then we fell back into this red zone, as you see here. And currently the market's falling now. And I said that the price needs to hold above the 82 cent 655 level, and we have failed to do that. Well, we bounced here. Let me show you guys. Let me zoom in a little bit more so y'all can see actually what's going on. So we bounced here, and then we went up, but we came back into this red zone. And now we're falling back down and getting rejected again. So now we're making a double top on XRP. And while that's happening, you see there's a decline in buyers currently going on right now. So I don't know what is going on behind the scenes. I don't know if people are saying that they're buying XRP and not really buying XRP, or if there's just really not that much buying pressure in the market. Right now, there's not a lot of buying pressure in the market, according to the 4-hour CVO. And then also on the RCI, we are starting to see that the bears are starting to take over on the RCI. You see the RCI 26, the blue line, is starting to break underneath the zero. So bears are coming back into this market, whether there's bullish SEC news or not. And I always told people it does not matter if the SEC and Ripple case goes, positive. I still say there is still a chance the market could still drop beside, even with positive news. What matters most is supply and demand. And there's not a lot of exchanges that have XRP. So it really does not matter how this case goes with, the SEC versus Ripple. And I always said this, but, people don't want to believe it. And it's just based on the charts. Julio, you said like Bitcoin ups and downs, hopefully more ups. Yeah, Bitcoin is actually doing really well right now, but we'll see what happens soon. It's very hard to say at this moment what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Just a lot of factors. And then also I don't know why, but I don't understand why people want to buy Bitcoin at these prices. I think I read an article earlier on Twitter that was saying, what was it saying? Russia, or someone posted something on Russia saying that Russia is going to start buying oil in Bitcoin or something like that. I need to find it. Who posted that? I think it was Crypto. No, what's her name? XRP Mommy or something like that. I need to find it. Let me see. Let me go back to home. I think it was her. Let me make sure I'm not making nothing up, because I know someone posted that today, and I was like, interesting. Let me see. I'm gonna be scrolling for a minute. I might not even find it, so I'm not gonna even waste time doing this. But it had to do with Russia. It had to do with Russia selling or buying oil and Bitcoin to, pretty much that's gonna be messing with the dollar, if anything. So I don't know. I need to find that. If I find it, I'll post it later. I'll retweet it later, but I'm not gonna waste time now. I just want to get to the point on, technicals analysis on XRP and, hear y'all's thoughts on the market as well. But right now, like I said, let me show y'all the bigger picture. Let me go to the daily real quick and show y'all what's going on here. Okay. You said, what's up, Trips? You said it's on Discord. So it's in the Discord group? Okay. Cause I know someone posted that. I just didn't know where was that. So let me pull that up real quick. Let me see. Where is that link? Here it is. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for that. Okay, so because I was feeling like I was crazy, I was like, I know I've seen this. Here it is, right here. Here it is. Yeah, so it says Russian lawmakers suggest nation could accept Bitcoin for oil payments. Yeah, so this is something that I was like, oh, this is very interesting. So Bitcoin is actually in a good position right now if this does go through. But I always was telling people be careful of Bitcoin because Russia getting into Bitcoin, you see what happened to El Salvador? The country as a whole is starting to plummet because they put all their money into Bitcoin because the president of El Salvador. So I'm very worried I'm not saying I'm worried, but more like I'm concerned about the countries that are involved with Bitcoin because it seems like Bitcoin is going to be the catalyst of what puts all the money into one spot and then starts dumping and then all these countries go broke. But this might not be that important to you guys, but it is something interesting that I did find earlier about concerning Bitcoin, which is probably why the price is going up right now for Bitcoin. So that's something to also consider on price movement for Bitcoin currently. So let me see. You said you saw something similar. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Yeah, exactly. So here we go. This is what I want to talk about on XRP chart. So we had Hinka B pretty much 2 days ago from our current candle. And price is currently falling at the moment, but we are still bullish currently on XRP only because we see the Tinkinson line has not been violated. Price is still above the Tinkinson, but we have a flat Kijunsen, which is saying that the market is starting to slow down in pressure. It's starting to slow down here. So there's no real movement when this blue line goes flat. What I'm seeing here, we came back to this level, and this is going to be important. This is why I was telling everybody, be careful of this red zone here. And it's because this is an order block. I told everybody on Twitter that bears, the institutional investors and traders, are looking at this area because this is a institutional level. And some of y'all don't understand how I know this, but if you go to one of my videos, I talk about order blocks. Order blocks, I teach on order blocks on how to use them in your trading. If you want to make real money in trading, pay attention to these levels because this is where the sellers and buyers come in at. And so right now you are already seeing that rejection here on the daily, and you should have been in a short trade in this area already. So looking at it, we already see that there's rejection here. You see that bears are starting to push this market on this order block. So I don't know how far it's going to go down. I just know currently at this present moment it's going down. It could come down to this next order block here, which would be a bullish order block. So let me change that one. Bulls might look at this spot right here to get back into the market. So I am going to pay attention to this level too if price falls to this low, and which will take us to, what price is that? Let me see. Let me fix this real quick. If it falls down to this level, it'll take us to 76 cents. Yeah, about 76 cents, 571. So that's where that will take us if price does manage to fall into this area, which I'm kind of anticipating if that happens or not. Because if that happens, this will be a key area to look for buying pressure. Because what will happen, the market will probably make another N-wave structure or make a N-wave structure. So it'll look something like this. Price will move up, come back to this level, and then you'll see that move back to the upside, something like that. So that's what I'm looking at, if that could be a potential move there. If that's not the case, what will happen is the bearish side of this. If a price does not hold that 76 level, Let's see. It'll more so look like this, probably a retest back up, and then it'll make a reverse N wave to the downside, something like that, which will give us a cipher pattern here. Let me show you. So it'll make this cipher-like pattern if that's the case. So one of these moves is going to happen. I just don't know which one it is. If it doesn't happen, this is the last scenario that could happen, where price automatically bounces from the Tinkinson. But to confirm that, I would have to go to like the 4-hour time frame and see if we get if we hold here, and then we could just continue to move forward and go up higher. That's also a possibility as well. So after that, I wouldn't know. But one of those three scenarios is going to play out. I just don't know which one it is yet based off current data. I'm looking at this. Right now, I see that the RCI is trying to get bearish here. So that's something I am paying attention to. And I'm also seeing that on the CVO, you know, there is some buying pressure here on the CVO, but it's starting to slant down. And then also, if you look at it, you know, zoom out a little bit, this is what I'm also seeing. Look here, it's getting, buying pressure is getting lower. For buying pressure to, you know, go higher, we need to break above this level for buyers to really take over this market. So that's why I'm not sure what to think just yet. Based off current data that I'm getting, I'm have to stay bearish right now. Just not long term, but looking at this bearish. And then looking at the weekly, finishing off here for XRP. Let's see. XRP is getting very bearish on the weekly just because of this thick bearish cloud. If you remember back here, look what's happened back here. All right. You see, it's the same thing is happening again like in 2017. This same thick bearish cloud is forming back like it did in 2017. So we might have I'm not saying this will happen, but we could potentially have another 2-year bear market because of this formation here. But I don't know. I will have to see. And then looking at the RCI is very bearish here as well. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a very interesting market in the next few weeks, months, and so we'll see. I don't know, but we'll see. I have to go bearish for now. And then once we get down to this level, maybe the Kijun, maybe get a bounce there, then go up, or a bounce at this order block, then go up. So we'll see. I'm going to hold to that. And if y'all have any thoughts on that, let me know. I would like to hear y'all's thoughts on the market, what you think would happen with XRP. And sorry that my voice is kind of scratchy right now because I need some water. I have my water right here. My voice is, my mouth is dry right now. I've been drinking water like crazy. But other than that, let me share y'all's thoughts with me. I'm going to read some of y'all's comments too. Okay, so you said random question. Tinkin and Kijun, the Sekin represents short-term, mid-term, long-term equilibrium respectively. When looking at the daily, for example, how long is the short-term? So for the red line, it's supposed to be 9 days. 9 days. For the blue, it's supposed to be 26 days. And then overall with the cloud, it's supposed to be like a 52 period. So it's 9, 26, 52. So yeah. So when it comes to trading Ichimoku, and also if you catch me on Wednesdays, I do Ichimoku lessons on Wednesdays on live stream. So if you want to catch a lesson here, the last lesson I was going over the blue and red line. But I did teach on this Wednesday because I wanted to do some analysis. But overall, I do want to start teaching people Ichimoku because it does help with trading and it does help identify certain structures in the market as well. So let me see. Man, I really should have been in this trade over here. Man, I kind of missed that one. It's all good. But anyway, looking at the chart right now, currently the market is looking a little bearish just based off this candle. But we'll see how market holds here. Going down, let's see. You said thanks. Let me say Tinkin is flat. Tinkinson never really goes flat. The Kijun one is the only one that goes flat. The blue line is the one that goes flat. So you won't really see Tinkinson go flat. But if you do see it go flat, most likely what happens is the market is in consolidation at that point. If you ever see that. You said we can interpret a range within 9 days or so. Yeah, just by looking. Okay, so just by looking at the blue line, let me show you this real quick. I want to just give you a little education just right now. So, because I know a lot of people are confused like how I read charts and stuff, but let me explain. Let me do this. Let me take these off. All right, so if we're just focusing on the blue line, let me show you this real quick. If you ever see the blue line go flat, like you see here, and if I could rewind it for you, let's say about right here. And let me go back when it first started to go flat. So here you see it's pointing up, right? The blue line's pointing up. So whenever you see the blue line is pointing up, that usually shows that the momentum is going to that direction. So in this case, it's up. It means the momentum is pretty much up. Now right here, you see that it's starting to, it's still going up, but it's at like a sharp angle. And then right here on the next candle, it's flat. Okay, so when you see that it's flat like that, what that is telling you is that the market is starting to range, or that the market wants to pull back to the blue line. Oops, let me do this. So either it wants to, this is the blue line saying it wants to either move sideways, or the market wants to pull down back to this blue line or close to it. So in this case, if we see what happened in this situation, look what happened. The market moved closer to the blue line, and then you see it's still flat, and still flat there. And then here, this is where you will look for a bullish trade. Now, the reason why you will look for a bullish trade, you got a bullish candle. This is still flat though, but you have to realize what happened here. The market broke out a mother range. So this was the range right here within one candle, and it broke out that range. And then right here, you see this. Okay, so this one still came down. Okay, so this one still came down. So here, you're still seeing that the market still wants to stay flat at this point. But you see how it broke out this range right here? When you see that it's breaking out this range, you're thinking, okay, buyers are going to start looking to get in. Now, buyers did try to get in, but they got rejected immediately because this is still flat. So sometimes you have to make that call on your own, and it's sometimes difficult. You can't just go by the daily chart. What would happen in this area? Let's say, let me go to here real quick, and let me put this here. And say we go to the 4-hour chart to see what's happening. Let me do this real quick. This is just, oh man, why is it not showing? I just want to make sure you understand what I'm saying, because you could go based off the daily, because right here you break out. If you're trading specifically the daily chart, you would just enter the trade and have a stop loss under here. But if you go to the 4-hour, you could see what happened here. So we did have that breakout here, you see, and you see the market pushed higher. But look what happened. Look what happened. You have to see also as well, and this is why I don't just focus on one chart. I focus on 2 charts when I trade, which is either the daily chart or the 4-hour, or the 4-hour and the 1-hour. But if you look here, what's going on the RCI, it's telling you that the market is still overall bearish here on the 4-hour from this point over. So seeing that, you would think, okay, maybe the market may not, move up high. So once the market got up to here, it gave you a short signal up here, and then you could have shorted the market from this point on to the downside. So that's why I don't just trade just one time frame. Sometimes I do, but sometimes that could get you in trouble if you're not paying attention to the small details. But this blue line is going to save you a lot of trouble if you pay attention to it. If you pay attention to just this one line in Ichimoku, you can make some big trades. And one of the big secrets on trading just the blue line, if you see that price breaks above it, usually like something like this, you could take a trade and catch a big move here. You see like right here, it broke underneath and it ranged, and then it fell. It broke above it, went up, broke beneath it. Like you could catch monstrous trades. Like right here, when you see the blue line get violated, look how big this trade was to the downside. From this point on all the way down, that was about, let's see how much of a percent. And this is the daily chart too. Let me see. Let's say you got in somewhere like right here, all the way down to this point. That's like a 36% move just trading the breakout. But there's rules for trading breakouts. I don't trade every single breakout because not all breakouts are created equal. But, you know, just trading just the blue line itself is very profitable. And that's just one line. So let me put this all back on. So I hope that made sense. I know I went on and talked too much, but I just wanted to make a point. But currently you see the blue line's flat now. So either the market's going to move sideways here, going this way, or the market's going to come back down to possibly the blue line or midway to that point and then move up or whatever direction it wants to go. But right now it's a lot that goes on in this area. That's why I said I'm going to have to stay bearish until I see something different. So who knows? I'm going to have to wait. You said people will watch, LOL. Yeah, people will watch. People will definitely watch. And you said very nice things. Clip that, bro, and upload it. Yeah, I have lessons on my YouTube channel about this, like how I trade. It's just I don't think people take the time out to go through my videos. So I'm like, well, if they miss out on the stuff that I give, that's on them. I'm not gonna tell y'all to go look through my stuff. Y'all, that's on y'all. If y'all want to look through it, that's up to you. If you don't, that's up to you too. But I have a lot of videos on education on trading, you know, just my style, and then also in my actual videos I actually teach while I do analysis too. So you don't see that too often with, you know, people that do analysis videos. They just say their opinions and thoughts and just keep it going. But I actually teach while I show people what I'm looking at. So right now for Bitcoin, okay, so this is what I had said. Let me go back. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't have it here. So I got in on a short on Bitcoin a little too early because I thought we were gonna fall from this point, but we didn't. But there's something else that I saw on Bitcoin, so I have to remove that. Because I said Bitcoin could come back up here, but I don't know if it's likely, and it did. And I'm kind of mad that I didn't wait. Sometimes you have to wait to get in these trades. But right now, Bitcoin is sitting within a triangle. So let me zoom out for you guys so y'all can see this. Bitcoin is sitting in this P wave triangle. P wave is just a triangle. In Japanese trading, they call it a P wave. I don't know why it don't look like a P, but that's what they call it. But this is a P wave. And so what a P wave is, it's usually a continuation to the downside or upside. In this case, it will be a continuation to the downside, something like that. Excuse me. But I don't know if it's going to break up or, you know, bounce to the downside. So a P wave could literally be 50-50, honestly. And my personal opinion is 50-50. They call it continuation. To me, I think it's 50-50. So it could go something like this. Price for Bitcoin. Now, here's the thing. Currently, Bitcoin price is sitting at an order block, which is an institutional level, and it's a bearish one at that too. So let me show you. I need to turn this red. And if y'all hear the train coming by, don't mind it because the train is pretty loud. But right here, we have an order block, and this is saying that sellers are looking at this area. Let me prove to you how order blocks work. You see every time it hit this area, and I could drag this out even further to the left. Look, notice here how every time price hit this order block, it hit it here. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and then another one. Here's 4, but we don't know what's gonna happen at 4. 4 could be the one that breaks to the upside, or it could just be the same thing that happens. Everything bounces to the downside. So this is an order block where sellers are looking at this spot. And, you know, that's why when it comes to certain levels in the market, do not trade based off your feelings. Trade the levels. I always tell my students, never trade your feelings. Don't trade blindly. Find a level that's key in the market and trade based off that. I don't care if you have to wait a whole week for a trade. Don't trade until you have a level. Most people would trade like in here. There's no reason to trade in here unless you see something on a smaller time frame telling you to enter. Now, if you're trading the daily, then you're gonna get, you know, wrecked. But if you're trading like on the 15-minute, an hour time frame, 4-hour time frame, maybe you might catch this back to the upside. But here you don't want to trade this based off the 4-hour. I mean, based off the daily. That's stupid. There's no reason to trade here. Now, if you trade, like I said, let me go to like a 4-hour chart and let me show you. Let me mark this too and show you why you don't want to trade in here on the daily. Daily, it's impossible. 4-hour, let's see. 4-hour, if you go to the 4-hour, you have reasons why. Okay, so 4-hour, you have structure here. Okay, and then you also have a wave. See that wave? You have a wave on the 4-hour. On the daily, you won't really see that too easily. So that's why you have to come down to a microscopic view of the market, like the 4-hour, the 1-hour, to see what's going on here. And then you see what's going on. You see that the RCI is telling you that buyers are taking over this area. So you may consider holding a bullish bias on the 4-hour based off the structure on the based off the information on the RCI. So now that we're back up to here, let me take this off because now I don't need this no more. Based off the daily order block here, let me draw this. Let me move this over. Yeah, right there. So based off this daily order block here, this is where I'm looking to see if I want to participate in a sell or a buy. All right. So let's go down to the 4-hour charts. And for me personally, I wouldn't get in the market just yet because I don't have a confirmation. Now, looking at the other information, let's see. RCI is bullish. But here's the thing. There's bearish divergence, though. So I will go based off the bearish divergence over anything and just based off how I trade. You see prices making a higher high while the CVO indicator is making lower highs, which means the market's out of equilibrium, that there's a imbalance in the market, which is saying that we have a pretty fair chance of the market pushing back down. And if that's the case, I would look to go short here based off the divergence. And that's what I'm looking for. I just don't have a confirmation signal to take a short yet. My first blue candle, I'll probably look for a short. After that, I don't know. But the first blue candle, I will probably look for a short here. And then based off that, I will, go off of whatever else information that I have. But looking at this now, I can't say to short this yet, because I don't have a confirmation. But based off what I'm seeing, that bearish divergence, I would trade that and just look for the confirmation and go from there. After that, that's when I would, call out a trade, and I'll tell my students about it too. Or I'll just set an alert. Actually, I could set an alert here. Actually, I'll do that. I'll just set an alert. If it goes past a certain level, then once it triggers, that's when I'll probably look to get into the market. Let me move this down about right there. All right, so I have an alert set. Once that alert triggers, then I'll probably look to go short, depending on if I got the confirmation candle or not. But looking at this, I want to look for a short here on Bitcoin. Now, how far would it go? Let's see. It has potential to go all the way back down here because it's still within this triangle. So it could fall. Okay, let me show you where it could fall. So it could fall here. It could fall to this point. It could fall all the way back down to this level, and it could break below it. So there's so much that's going on here. I can't tell yet. But looking at the weekly chart, let me show you something, because this weekly close is going to be very important. You also got that flat Kijun on the weekly too. But looking at this on Ichimoku, we're starting to form a dark cloud right here. When we're forming a dark cloud right here, that's not a good thing right here. Now, if we break below the cloud here, then yeah, this is going to be pretty bad. So I'm going to wait for if you're trading the weekly time frame, you're going to want to see how that weekly candle closes. And then the last thing you want to see, if you start to get rejection here on the daily. So combining multiple time frames to get a bigger answer for the market is what I suggest most traders should do, because you can't just go based off one chart. You have to look at least two charts The overall chart is the master chart, which would be the higher time frame, and then a lower chart to follow the direction of the master time frame. Trips, you said the Fed came out and said 50 base point raise every month starting in June. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I don't pay attention to all that stuff because smoke screen and mirrors at this point. Smoke screens and mirrors. But let me see. So yeah, that's what I have for Bitcoin. I'm looking for a short based off the 4-hour. I just don't have a confirmation yet. And then the blue and the red line just went flat. So we might get a reversal here. So be paying attention to this area. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's just saying that there's a good chance that it can happen. Let's see. Also, I want to tell you guys I do have some merch that just came out. Some people have asked me in the past about merch. If you type in the chat box exclamation point merch, it'll show up, and there'll be a link that pops up that'll send you guys the merch. So yeah, definitely check out the merch as well if you are interested in getting some tees and hoodies and mugs and all that. But yeah, the merch looks pretty nice. I'm not boosting myself, but I made it myself. But yeah, check it out. Also, if you want to be a member of the channel where you get VIP access to my student Discord, where you get trade setups and you get education and private videos on YouTube, let me know. Join the membership. Go to the join button on the video, and you could get access to the VIP membership or the legendary membership, which you get one-on-one access with me if you want one-on-one access to learning how to trade as well. Take advantage of it. If it's you pay for monthly subscriptions in Netflix, but Netflix doesn't make you money. It actually takes your money. So if you want to learn how to make money, paying a Netflix subscription, hey, join and be a member of the channel. I would definitely appreciate that as well. Other than that, I'm gonna look at one more chart. Let me see. I'm gonna look at one more chart. Everybody's been talking about Ethereum. Ethereum is going wild. I thought Ethereum was going to fall here, but something, I don't know what happened. What happened here? Let me take that off. Let me take all this off because something happened here on Ethereum that I missed completely. Let me zoom out. I do see that Ethereum is making a P wave or a triangle formation. I probably missed that before. So right now, currently, Ethereum is sitting at an order block as well. Let me show you. And this is why I said these levels are very important, because you see how right now it's starting to reject here. See that? People miss these levels. These levels are institutional levels. Hey, how you doing, C? Labret? Is that how you pronounce your last name? Labret? Labret? Well, I hope I didn't say your name wrong. I hate saying people's names wrong. But hey, how you doing? I hope you're well. But yeah, you see here, looking at this, you see how the market's already rejecting here on Ethereum. So honestly, I wonder if I already missed a trade opportunity here. Oh no, the trade opportunities just started. Actually, you know what? There's a trade opportunity right now for Ethereum to short. I just got a confirmation. I got 2 candles back to back. Actually, I may want to wait for this second candle to close first and before taking a short here. But you do have some bearish divergence here as well on Ethereum too. You got price making a higher high while this is moving lower. Look how this is moving lower. So I may think short here. Okay, so you're from France. Okay, good. I'm happy I said that right. And I used to take French class. I haven't spoke French in like how long, since high school. So my French is not the best, but welcome. I appreciate you being here. So this is gonna be my bias for the trades on Ethereum. I would keep this. If you want to take this trade, you can. I'm not gonna say do it, but if you want to, this is gonna be my trade setup for Ethereum. So I'll give you 2 areas of take profit if y'all want. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see right here. Let's see about right there. Okay, so these will be my two areas of TP. Let me see. Oh man, I heard it. What's up? What's up, man? How you doing, Gerard? Appreciate you being here, brother. Definitely appreciate you being here. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing right now currently. I always tell you guys, these levels are more important than feelings and emotions. And when you get okay, let me show you how order blocks work, because they don't always go like 100%. Like, how do I explain it? What I mean by that, they don't move how you expect it to. Like, it may be for a long term or it might be for a short term. So what I'm saying, like, you could get an order block and it could go the direction that you want, but it may not move as long as you want. And let me show you how, like right here, because I saw this one instantly. So right here, all right, here's the order block right here. So price fell all the way down and eventually it got back up to this price, right? So notice how this order block worked later, much later. You see how when we got to this order block again, notice how the price fell again, like it mimicked here. But notice how it did not fall for a long time. It fell for a short amount of time. So you could have made, quite a bit of money here just short-term day trading for, like, maybe how long was this trade set up for? So for this amount of time. So for like so this trade lasted for a day and 4 hours. All right, 7 bars, a day and 4 hours. So here was a day and 7 hours worth of trading, and then the market went back up and it came back to this order block again. And then look how it responded at the top of it. Came back down for a short amount of time for like about, let's say this was like 12 hours, about 12 hours right here. 12 hours worth of trading. Yeah, 12 hours worth of trading right there. And then it got violated and pushed higher. So you could still use these order blocks to your benefit. It's just a matter of knowing when to get out of the market, because sometimes you might stay in a trade much more longer than you should. Like, this is why I always have targets in mind, because sometimes it might not hit your target. It might just hit shy of your target, or might hit close to your target. But this whole area is what I'm expecting. Like, this is the overall expectation. But it might not hit, the full expectation. It might come halfway and then continue higher. It might come all the way and break lower. It might go beyond expectation. So you just have to roll with the punches in the market, because this could be a super bearish trend, or it could just do a small time retracement then move back up. So it comes down to what you are looking for and this is why I use certain things in the market. Like, this is not one of the candles that I use. The candles tell me when to get in. This candle was created by my teacher. Y'all could go to his channel. He's a very great teacher. Before I really start getting like super advanced in my trading, he helped me polish some of my weak areas. But go check out oh my goodness, I have like a brain fart. Chaos Trader 63. He's a very great trader. Also a man of God too. Let's see. You said you've been good? Okay, good, man. I've been catching your live streams really late though. Yeah, I caught your live stream the other day. You had 2 of them recently. I caught those, but I maybe didn't say nothing, but I was just watching it because I was also eating and and I didn't want to type on my keyboard, so I didn't want to mess up anything. But yeah, man, I hope you're doing good, Gerard, and I hope your music's going well too. If ever you have some music, man, send me some of your music so I could play it on the live stream. Yeah, I'll play your music during my live stream sometime. Just let me know. What's up, BKD? How you doing? Morning Sensei. Been a bit what? oh, I'm tripping. Been a bit. It's been a minute. Okay. When I hear certain phrases, I'm like, what's been? I had to process things in my head. I'm like, oh, he meant that. Because in my mind, I process things differently. So yeah, you meant it's been a minute. Okay. Yeah, it has been a minute. I appreciate you joining again. Do you make regular VIP live streams? Frequency? What time? So for the VIP live streams, I haven't had that many. I haven't had one yet. I have a VIP section in my Discord, but I haven't done a live stream yet because I've said I want to get people more active before I do like a specific VIP live stream only. As you see, I only have 10 members, so a 10 member live stream, is anybody gonna even show up? That's the question. So that's why I said when I do my first VIP live stream, I want to have at least 20 to 50 members, but 20 will be a good number. So we're almost there. So if I get 10 more VIP members, then yeah, I'll do a VIP live stream. But I did it like that because I said I want to make sure that people are actually taking the time to really take advantage of what they're getting. Like, I don't want you to just pay for something and not just, use it. Really use it. Like, I have videos that people don't even watch. It's strictly for members only, and people don't watch them. I'm like, okay, well, and I could see the numbers, so I'm like, nobody's watching it. And I put out strictly videos for VIPs. So it's like, what are you paying this for? Like, don't waste your money if you're not gonna use it. But yeah, I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna make up anything just to make a sale. That's stupid. Like, I really want people to really take advantage of the platform and use what I give them. But yeah, I am planning on doing it. I just want to build my brand a little bit more and start doing some more stuff because I do want to eventually do giveaways and eventually do bigger, bigger events, long term. I was thinking about doing like a giveaway, but I'm like, okay, how am I gonna do that? So just bear with me. I will get, I'm just planning some stuff at the moment, and eventually I will have them. You said, do you use only chart and Ichimoku? Yeah, that's the only thing I use. Yeah, I don't use nothing else. Yeah, that's the only thing I use. The reason why is because once you start using so many other things, your mind gets out of the. Okay, so how to explain this. So as a day trader, when you are trading an asset, you don't want to use too many tools. You want to stick with your strategy, and you want to stick with your plan. Once you start deviating from your plan and your strategy is when you start to backfire. It's just like anything in life you do. It's like if you have a financial plan, and once you start deviating from like your financial plan, like say if you have like bills to pay, and you're how to word it, and you're managing your money for certain things for that month. Like say your rent is $1,600. Let's say you have a certain amount that you want to spend on a month for food. So let's say like $300 for groceries for the month. And then let's say for miscellaneous things like maybe $100. So you don't want to go over your budget. It's just like in trading, you don't want to go over you don't want to go outside of your plan or outside of the strategies that you've been using. So that's the only reason why I use only Ichimoku for the most part, because that's a big part of my plan. Now there are, X factors that I do have when it comes to my trading as well, like such as patterns or, divergence or whatever, which breaks those rules. So those are the only times I'll break my rules, but really those are not really breaking my rules. Those are just extra plans outside of what I do. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. But for Ethereum, yeah, this is what I got right now. Yeah, this is what I got right now on Ethereum. It gave us a short signal on the RCI, but I don't know how that will play out. But yeah, right now this is my targets. First real target will be back to 2,956 to 3,007. After that, if it breaks below there, the next will be between 2,862 to 2,832. And then at the very bottom, if it comes down to here, this order block here, which it could, I will say back down to 2,546 to 2,516. So those are the areas that I'm looking at. I don't know if it's going to come all the way down here. These are just areas that I'm looking at where price could fall to. Now, it may not even do that. It may just go higher and break the triangle. But Right now, based off what I'm seeing, I'm going short with a tight stop loss. And oh yeah, stop loss. If you are entering this trade right now, stop loss, keep your stop loss tight. Entry point will be at, let me give you the entry point will be at 3,084, and then stop loss will be at 3,096. If you want to set your own stop loss, actually no, the stop loss is actually at 3,151. My bad, I was looking at the wrong thing here. But yeah, that's where I have my stop loss, entry, and targets at. So if y'all want to take this trade, you're more than welcome. If you want to set your own stop loss, you're more than welcome. I'm not going to tell you where to put your stop loss, but this is a trade that I'm looking at right now to take. Now, if it goes my way, perfect. If it don't, that's just the game of trading. Let's see. So if there are any members that are watching right now, you could definitely give me your request. If you have a chart that you want me to look at, feel free to drop your request in the chat. For now, I tell everybody I'm only taking member requests until later, just to speed up the time and all that, just to get through things quicker. But if there are any members watching, feel free to give me your requests. If not, I'm probably gonna deuce out and probably try to go to sleep, or I might play some Apex. And I am gonna get back on tonight. I will be playing some Apex tonight. If y'all caught my last stream, I was playing Apex. We had a fun night. It was a pretty good night. I will be back on tonight at 8 o'clock. So if y'all want to catch me playing some Apex, you're more than welcome to join. If you want to be a member of the channel, you're more than welcome to join. If you want to get the merch, check out the merch. Type in the chat box !merch, and the merch will pop up in a link. So yeah, if you guys are interested, yeah, definitely join in tonight. And also, if there's any members that want any analysis done, let me know. You said, is Ichimoku efficient for scalp trade too? Yes, it is. It is. I don't prefer it, and I'll show you. It can be used for scalping. Like here, like this is a good scalp move here, but I don't like using it for scalping because to me personally, it can be ugly. So when you use Ichimoku for scalping, what I prefer is mixing it in with order blocks. Like right here, here's an order block right here. You see how this order block is? So this is an order block here. Here's the 15. You will look to go short in here because we failed to get above we broke above the cloud, but not clean. And then it fell back in. So you will go short here and catch a scalp trade there. So when it comes to using Ichimoku with scalping, I mix it with order blocks because I don't like how it works with, I don't like it by itself. Just me personally. That's just me. All right. So that's what I got here. Pikachu, you said thanks for the analysis. Oh, yeah, no problem. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate it. But I will be back on tonight at 8. I noticed that nobody watches my live stream at 8. I don't think y'all like me playing Apex. I'm just being real. Y'all, no one watches. I'm going to call y'all out. Y'all don't watch and support your boy in Apex. I know I'm not the best player, but I have been getting better. I only been playing for 5 weeks, and I'm playing ranked matches. So that says a lot. I just ranked up to silver 2 nights ago. I went from bronze to silver, so I'm going for gold next. So hopefully I get better to the point where I could play some competitive gamers. I want to be good at some type of game because I said I always want to get back into gaming. It is something I do like doing. But yeah, if y'all want to support me, like I said, come watch me at 8 p.m. East Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, come check me out. I will be playing some Apex tonight. Support me, y'all. I support y'all. Come on, show some love. But anyway, if there's no requests, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. If you want to be a member, feel free to hit the join button on YouTube and become a member. And then also, if you want to check out the merch, just type in !merch and it'll come up. But other than that, If there's no requests, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Y'all be blessed in Jesus' name, and I will see y'all in the next live. You said I'm from India. 8 your time is too early for me. Oh, sorry, man. I'm trying to accommodate everybody. You know, I have so many people from different places. I have people from the Netherlands. I have people from India, of course. I have people from Russia, Germany. I have people in Nigeria. I have people in South Africa. I have people in the United States. So accommodating time is kind of hard. So that's why I picked this time. It's like a balance for everybody. So yeah, because YouTube analytics told me that this is the time where most of my people are online. So that's why I chose this time. So yeah, I'll try to figure it out for everybody. I'm trying to get better at the time as well. But other than that, love you guys. Y'all be blessed. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace.